Hey, get out of here.
What?
Got some f***ing squirrels trying to get in your shed.
What? Hold on, I'll be right down.
What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in. So today I have a video detailing a chop shop gun that I basically put together in this shed. So if you have spent a lot of time ever thinking about maybe making your own gun, or maybe you spent a lot of time behind the crafting station in Fallout, you are gonna like this. So check it out. So just as a preamble to basically what you're gonna see here, this gun started life as a paintball gun. And before ever even shooting one paintball, it was ripped out of the packaging by me and immediately hacksawed into. And basically it's a semi-automatic BB gun with about a 400 or 500 round capacity. I really haven't measured what fits in the hopper up top. Now, one of the first things you're going to notice about this is it doesn't have any sights on it. Yes, it does have a front sight from the original Daisy 880 barrel, and it does have a sight rail on the back there, but there's no optic, and the reason for that is you just keep shooting. You shoot, you look where your shot went, and you keep shooting until you're on. Basically the same way as you do paintball. Almost nobody uses sights in paintball. And for this one, it's more of an accuracy by volume thing. You just kind of bore sight it down the barrel and do what you can do with it, and if you miss, you just keep shooting. But yeah, let's get into some shooting, and then we'll get into the actual specifics of the gun. Well, the first time a couple weeks ago we tried to do this shooting challenge, it sucked, and you guys don't deserve shit that sucks, so we're gonna redo it right now. Alright guys, so I know you like to see the shooting rather than me talking, so for this little steel challenge we're gonna use the Air Venturi gunslinger style targets and just some standard AR-500 steel. So we'll do it where we polish off the steel from all four of those targets from two positions, and then go on to finishing by shooting. I think I'm going to just use like 3 of the rams because I have multiples of these packages, but should be pretty fun. We'll time both runs and see who gets the edge, and hope you guys enjoy this. Okay, so we got the 4 targets. I've since painted them red. 1, 2, 3 way back there, and then 4, and then we've got 3 of the Air Venturi targets here. So what we're going to do is shoot the 4 red targets from the corner of the deck, run over here, shoot the red targets again from this corner of the deck, then jump to the middle of the deck and clap those 3 right there. So I owe my man here an introduction. This is my lifelong friend Waz. He's going to be helping me and challenging me in the steel challenge with the Fallout gun. He is also the guy that just bought the Condor, so you might start seeing him a little bit more on, especially during the fall when we really get it popping with the squirrels in these oak trees here. So, yep, that's Waz. All right, so here we go. Shooter ready.
Ready.
Go, 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 go. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, now to the next 4 red targets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and to finish it off, the yellows. There's 1. There you go. And that was 40 seconds. I screwed it up a little bit, but it was 40.
Shooter ready?
Yep.
Go! 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1 down. 2, oh, all 3. And with the time of 21.95.
All right. Okay, so let's review this gun a little bit. What it actually is it's a JT paintball accelerator, which is a Spider clone paintball gun. I got this thing new in the box, and then I immediately, without ever shooting one paintball out of it, took out a hacksaw and started chopping the breech down. So basically what we have here, how these paintball guns operate, is there's a striker in the bottom tube and the bolt in the top. And under a normal paintball situation, you know, you've got your bolt, which is attached to the striker. There's a spring behind it. It's going to hit into a valve. Air is going to come up through this hole through the bottom tube into the top tube. Now that your bolt's closed, and it's going to shoot a paintball down the barrel. And then, since it's a blowback, off residual air in there, it's going to blow back and recock, and that's how it makes it a semi-auto. For this gun, I basically had a bunch of parts from my trusty Daisy Model 880 from when I was a kid. That's where you see this barrel here coming from. And if I get a little closer here, so barrel's from a Daisy 880. This is the original paintball barrel. It actually fit pretty perfectly inside. I think I had to thicken it up with a little bit of tape. But the main piece of craftsmanship here is JB Weld. Now, JB Weld can fix about everything and can help you make guns in your shed. So what I did was found a bunch of parts. So I have like an old offset benchmark drop forward cradle with a on-off ASA that is missing the front piece. So there's like some random chopped down screw in there. But the real interesting part is the actual mechanism. So what this gun uses for magazines are paintball oil bottles. So you just fill it with BBs, take off the top, and you've got quick change mags on it. But so you can see, I'll take this off. It's basically got like a feed neck, which is the plastic part of one of these with the tip cut off, and it's JB welded in there. And I got a ball in the breech, or a BB in the breech. Okay, so there's nothing in the breech now. I don't know if you can see down in there, but what I've got is some copper tubing and then a magnet. So the magnet pulls the steel BB inside there and it puts it in the breech. If you put a bunch of BBs in here and fire them without this on there, this kind of acts as a little pressure vestibule, so to speak. You'll blow BBs out the top almost as fast as you're blowing them down the barrel, because I'm not using a bolt for this gun. So here's the bolt from the paintball gun. I cut off the tip of it. The only thing that this does is it kind of keeps everything moving, and you can tell if it's cocked or not. So it's just connected to the slider, and all it is just stabilizing things moving around in there. It has no bolt tip, so it's not doing any function really. So let me go ahead and put this back. It's just held by a pin that goes into the striker or hammer below. Okay, so just like that. It's got a velocity adjuster at the back. I really don't mess with it. I think the velocity that it's at is pretty good. And now into my hack job, I chopped into this with a hacksaw, and in there is some fittings that I have drilled out, and I've got that BB barrel from the Daisy inserted in there, and then I have a screw going through the side that's pushing on it and holding it all together. So overall, it has no bolt, and it just simply a ball is held in the breech by the magnet, and once the hammer hits, it blasts it. It also blasts air into this, and that's why it kind of agitates this and shakes it up. Let me do a quick shot with it close up so you can kind of see what I mean. Okay, so this is critical because it holds pressure in there too, just a little bit. But yeah, that's basically it. Just chopped out the top so I could get in there towards the hole that comes up from the bottom tube where the gas comes out when it fires, and I just basically put an L-shaped fitting and a barrel in it and a hole in the top with a magnet on it to suck up the BBs, and yeah, man, it works. I mean, yes, it does dry fire sometimes, and sometimes it double feeds and stuff like that, but like for making this in my shed, how much can you really ask for? Like it wallops. All right, so just to show you, this is the steel silhouette targets we were shooting with the BBs, and they're 177 cal steel BBs, just normal BBs, but they're hitting pretty hard. You can see that they took quite a impact on there. And then the odd thing is, on the other side, they popped the paint off just directly opposite of them. So next we will chronograph this thing and see what it's shooting at. Okay, so now we're going to chronograph this bad boy. We were hitting the steel pretty hard when we did the little steel challenge matches, and now let's chronograph it. So I just did take one shot, and it's 610. It's not reading.
600, 5, 600, 4, 600, 5, 600, 3, 600, 9.
Okay, not bad for a BB gun. Like, that is definitely squirrel taking power for sure. And I actually have taken 2 squirrels with this from the top of the shed. So, you know, stay out of my shed. All right, so I just did the math on this thing. So a BB apparently is like 5 grains. So 5 grains at 610 FPS is a whole 4 foot-pounds. So guess what, nanny state UK people? You can have this. I don't know how they are about semi-autos. I mean, I know you got to have like a license for a television and a license to buy a butter knife at the store, but you know, you could probably have this if you just make it in your shed and then just shut the up about it. All right, go ahead. Ooh, a bleeder. All right, let's go check out what the damage is. All right, so we definitely have some holes on that side and definitely some holes on that side. So it is definitely, I mean, anybody should know that a 600 FPS BB gun will go through cans. That was fun and all, but I like to spend a lot of time at the crafting workstation. So let's do that. So I was talking to Trash Can Carla last time I was at Sanctuary Hills, and she sold me these sweet ass mods. So we've got the green laser, all right, and we've got the offset red dot sight. So my gun is fully modded. Let's just see if that laser's on. Oh yeah. Damn it, Trash Can Carla, it's only somewhat good. Shooter ready.
Ready.
Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. Nice. And for the last 3. Nice.
Ready. Go.
Alright guys, so that's going to do it. I hope you liked this video. We sure had a lot of fun making it, and just something cool that I built and I wanted to share with you guys. I feel like there's very few people who would appreciate this, but guys that subscribe to my channel will definitely appreciate this. So with that, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'm out. Later. Take this, fireworks.
Oh!